I'm Sandra Rothenberg. I'm a professor here in the College of Business. My research focuses on organizational behavior and technology innovation and public policy. There was a firm having some different technological changes in their manufacturing setting. Some of the changes were going really well, and some of them weren't as successful. We really wanted to understand how you do long-term innovation in a setting that prioritizes rapid production. And how do you manage the conflicting priorities with these two types of activities? One sort of long-term and needs what's called exploration. The manufacturing process is more short-term, and it really relies on exploitation. To manage the tension, you need to use something called ambidexterity, the capability to manage two things at once. And there's three types of ambidexterity. One is structural, which basically means you separate physically the innovation from the main process. You do that on the side, you integrate it later. Another is called sequential. And this is where you separate the exploration sequentially, meaning you do it during certain times when you're not doing the main manufacturing. For example, it might be during Christmas break. And the third type is called contextual ambidexterity. And this is where you help develop the individuals so they can manage switching back and forth from exploration and exploitation by themselves. And so in our study, the biggest resource was access to the company. They gave me their time and their thoughts, and that's really a precious resource when you're doing my type of work. And then we also collected some paperwork, project plans or strategic plans. What we found is that structural and sequential ambidexterity are good for the really early exploration stuff, but you really have to understand and develop contextual ambidexterity early on, before the change ever happens. One of the things we really came up with and focused on was how this organization was able to have contextual ambidexterity that let the worker switch from clock time, which is what's usual, to event time. This is not an easy thing to do. And the more you can help your employees do that, the better.